All right, friends, this is Mr. Shagney. It's your boy, Mr. Shagney, coming at you with tonight's homework, lesson 16. And so tonight we're looking at, again, greatest common factor, all possible combinations, and some problems that we've looked at before for homework. So a teacher is making gift bags. Each bag is to be filled with pencils and stickers. The teacher has 24 pencils and 36 stickers to use. Each bag will have the same number of each item with no items left over. For example, he could make 2 bags with 12 pencils and 18 stickers in each. What are other possibilities? Explain or show your reasoning. So for this one, I really want you to think about numbers that go into both of these. So again, we can do our GCF and then list the possibilities. So 24, we have 1 and 24. We have 2 and 12. We have 3 and 8. We have 4 and 6. For 36, we have 1 and 36. We have 2 and 18. We have 3 does go into 36, 12 times 3 times 12. And then we have 4 times 9. So other possibilities are numbers that they both share. So we can do 2 bags that was already used. We can do 3 bags. So 3 bags, if you divide 24 by 3 bags with 8 pencils, and 36 divided by 3 is 12 stickers. That's a possibility. Another number that they both have in common is 4, so we can do 4 bags. If you take 24 and divide it by 4, right, you get 6 pencils. And if you take 36 and divide it by 4, you get 9. So they would have 9 stickers. Another number that they both share is, oh, I forgot one factor here. 6 times 6 is 36, so 6 and 6, so you do 6 bags. 24 divided by 6 would give you 4 pencils. And 36 divided by 6 would give you 6 stickers. Another number that they share is 12. So you could do 12 bags with 24 divided by 12 is 2 pencils. 36 divided by 12 is 3 stickers. Those are possibilities. So what I did is I listed out my factors here. I forgot 1. 6 does go into 36. You have to think about every possible number, and then you list out the possibilities, because these are things that go into both, right? So if you wanted to break the bags evenly down, that's one way that you could do it. List all the factors of 42. And so all the factors of 42. So we're going to start, right? So here's 42. I know that 1 times 42 is a possibility. 42 is even. Right, so I know that 2 goes into 42. Well, if I think about that, 2 goes into 4 2 times, so that's half of that is 21. Thinking about 3 can go into this, right? Because 4 plus 2 is 6. 3 into 4, so I know 3 goes in. So I'm going to divide this here. 3 goes into 42 one time. 14, so 3 and 14. And then 4 does not go into 42, 5 does not go into 42, 6 does, 6 times 7 goes into 42. So those are all possibilities. Now I know I listed out where I'm thinking about both factors. Another way you could do that is you could list it at the end so that you can kind of see a better pattern. So 1, 2, this number would be half of that, which is 21. The next number would be 3. That number would be 14, and then you have 6, 7 in the middle. And that kind of helps you see the numbers listed out in that particular order, so that kind of works. The next question asks you, what is the greatest common factor of 42 and 15? Well, I found all the factors of 42 up here, so I'm going to find my factors of 15. I know 1 and 15 are a factor. 2 does not go into 15. 3 does. 3 goes into 15 5 times. And those are all my factors. So what's the greatest common factor of both of those? 3. GCF is 3. What is the greatest common factor of 42 and 50? So I'm going to list factors of 50 here. I already have my factors of 42 up there. So 50, I have 1 and 50. And then my next common factor is 2, right, and 25. 3 does not go into 50. 4 does not go into 50. 5 does go into 50, so that's 5, 10. 6, no. 7, no. 8, no. 9, no. 10, yes. So this seems to be my factor. So the greatest common factor is 2. GCF is 2 between 42 and 50. So that's how you go through that, and you list all the possibilities. The next question says, a school chorus has 90 6th grade students and 75 7th grade students. The music director wants to make groups of performers with the same combination of 6th and 7th grade students in each group. He wants to form as many groups as possible. Largest number, so I'm going to find the GCF. So I have 90 and I have 75, right? So I want to find 190 is a possibility. 90 is even, so 2, if I cut 90 in half, that's 45. 3 goes into that. 3 times 30, that works. 4 does not go into 90. 4 doesn't work. 5 does. 5, so 90 divided by 5, that's once. That looks like 18. 18, then we're thinking 6. Can 6 go into 90? Yes. 15 times, so 6, 15. And those seem to be my possibilities. For 75, it's 1 and 75. 2 does not go into that. 3, 7 plus 5 is 12, so 3 does go into 75. That's 25, right? Thinking about that, 4 does not go into 75. 5 does go into 75, so 75. 5 goes into 75. 15 times. So to me, well, number that they first share is going to be 15. So 15 is a possibility. It's the greatest common factor. So 15, GCF is 15. If that many groups are formed, how many students of each grade level would be in each group? So if there are 15 groups, right, if I take 90 sixth graders and I divide it by 15, 90 divided by 15 is 6, so 6 sixth grade students. I could say 15 times 6 equals 90. And then I could do 5 7th grade students. And say 15 times 5 equals 75. And that's how I would explain that. Here are some bank transactions from a bank account last week. Which transactions represent negative values? So money's deposited, so that's a positive value. I'm going to do that there. A withdrawal means that you're subtracting money, so this is minus 40, so that's a negative value. Wednesday credit, if you're getting a credit, that's a positive. That's plus 20, so this is plus 650 plus 20. So I would say this is an answer. Deducted, if you have deducted money, that's a negative number, so that's 125. If you're paying a check, right, that's also a deduction, $45. And then if you have a withdrawal again, that's also negative. And then cashback reward, that's a positive number. So those would be what I would use what I would say were negative representations. So that is our homework for tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, you could hit a quick subscribe.